Hello, my friends. I'm back again because I want to talk to you guys about Colombianite and what it's been doing to me. And I just got to give you guys a little warning because sometimes I don't control what comes out of my mouth, and I know for a fact I'm most likely going to have to listen to my own video to see what message I'm getting myself, because like I said, sometimes you don't understand what comes out of your mouth. But on this level with Colombianite, I'm sorry, I live by the airport. If you don't understand, just listen. I live by the airport, right? So I have a lot of planes flying above my head, and things can fly over your head if you're not listening as well. So I just want to talk to you guys about what's been happening to me for, I don't even remember exactly when I got my Colombianite, but I think it's been probably a little over a month now. And so a lot of things have resurfaced, like people, friends from the past, new people. And I want to explain some of those things to you guys, okay? Because I have been traveling and I've gone to several states, some where I actually stayed at, and some I just passed on through, some I took the airplane to, some I came back from on the airplane, some I took road trips on. So I just want to tell you guys that it's been a wild ride this past maybe 2 months or so for me. So what's been happening really, guys, I've been seeing things that are being exposed a lot more, and this is the Colombianite right here, this one. So if you don't have it yet, don't worry. I'm talking about, to all those people that are on the Moldavite level, and the Moldavite is hiding. Okay, that's the Moldavite right there. I'm carrying it around with my rose quartz right here and with my Herkimer diamond in here. I've got more Moldavite here. I've got Moldavite in my purse, and I'm sleeping with everything except my earrings. And so what I'm telling you is that I've seen things that are being exposed, and being on this level, you get to understand that things need to be rectified, right? And what does that mean? It's strange to rectify, but it's making things correct, okay? It's making things in the right order, in respect and love and light, happiness, positivity, and it's uniting everybody. And those people that are not united are sensing there's this big stir. So that's why I'm bringing you guys this message of the Colombianite level, because I have reached another level. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about levels, don't worry, just pay attention, because the thing is that I was on different airlines, and one airline was like fake news. They just don't get it, or they're working for, the devil, you know what I mean? They're wearing their things, like that. So I got a chance to see what airlines do that, and supposedly there's a federal mandate governing that. But then there's other airlines that don't do that. I'm just letting you guys know. There's some real news out there in some airlines. So I'm just letting you know that if you're traveling, what you'll see, what you'll have to compromise with some of those rules just to get through. And you know, just stay positive because things are playing out. And this is why I'm letting you guys know that um, it does attract people that are positive. It does attract more money. I'm just saying, because I thought I wasn't gonna have a certain amount of money a couple of weeks ago, and then suddenly my bank account just doubled. And so I'm just saying, you know, these are the things that I've noticed in my life, so I wouldn't worry. And like I say sometimes, get the popcorn out and just enjoy the show, guys. There's no reason to worry. And this is the feeling that I'm getting with this Colombianite, that just like I got followed to Florida, like I said, with the butterflies, that was beautiful. Two butterflies just flying together. In case you haven't seen that video, this is that feeling of that uniting us all in love. And yesterday, I got a chance to witness a cardinal making love to another cardinal. So that was an amazing thing. 2 weeks ago, I got to see squirrels going at it. So I'm just saying, I know this is the season for it, but the Colombianite just exposed all of these things to me, and I get a chance to see them. Sorry. With a different set of eyes. And that's the important thing, that when you are blinded by, because you can't see, because your pineal gland is dirty, you need to start doing things that'll clean you up, eating real foods like fruit that has seeds in it. So that's another thing that I noticed, that while I was in Florida, I ate some oranges and my eyes started crying and I started sneezing. And I hadn't paid attention to that before. And then I realized, oh, I just ate an orange that doesn't have seeds. So I believe that with this Colombianite, you get to see a lot of those things. You get to see what's real and what's not real, up close and personal. What else? One really important thing that I wanted to tell you guys about this Colombianite also is, in case you didn't see my other video about the Colombianite warning one, that I had a vision, or you want to call it a download or dream, whatever you want to call it, but I got actually several already, future downloads. So this Colombianite does give you a vision of the future, and it's a beautiful one. So I'm just sharing that little tidbit with you. I don't want to say the downloads, but if you get your own dreams, you'll understand yourself how it brings you to this other level where you can actually see things that you, like I said, hadn't seen before. And another thing about my other video that I made about the warning, that's what I was trying to tell you guys. I have, like I said, been traveling, and on one of those airplanes we had severe turbulence, guys, and I got out because I usually have my necklace like this when I'm out in public. Well, that day, I pulled it out and I was just praying to God, to protect us. And as I was praying and holding it in my hand, I turned to my side and I noticed that the lady across from me was praying also. And then I turned and looked to my other side and noticed another person praying. And so then I got up, went to the washroom, and as I was walking down the hall, the airplane, I noticed several people were holding whatever it is that they had in their hands, an amulet or whatever, but everyone was praying, guys, and everyone on the plane was calm, and I felt like this definitely helped to connect us all. Maybe they don't have Colombianite, but this also helped us all to feel that energy, feel that oneness, and together in prayer, we all felt the presence of God there, and the turbulence slowly just disappeared. So I'm just letting you guys know that prayer does help, and so that's why I had to mention that part as well. What else have I noticed is that the people that don't, or I should say, people that have had addictions or bad habits or whatever you want to call it, some of those people have been coming to me, and strangely enough, I've been staying away from them. Certain people have moved, not really moved back here to Illinois, but have come to visit or have come to stay for a little while with me. And it's the strangest feeling because I had stopped talking to these people, and I had stopped, just having a relationship with all these family members and friends. And suddenly they're reappearing, and it's been a little chaotic, but at the same time, it's like, it's similar to how I was talking about the cactus for grounding, utilizing the cactus for grounding. And as prickly as the cactus is, it can be painful, right? But at the same time, it's a beautiful plant, right? It's out there in nature, and it's growing green with prickly things on it, and and I touched it, guys. So that's like a synchronicity with the situations that are going on in my life, where you end up revisiting people, situations, things that might be painful to you that you haven't even noticed. And once you revisit that situation or friend, you realize that it's not all that bad, right? And there's a way to get past it and to be able to see the right in it or the wrong in it, and how to move forward. So this is another reason why I'm making this video, because there's not a lot of information out there about the Colombianite. So I want to make sure that if you're in the Moldavite family, please try to revisit with this Colombianite, because as my life has turned fast and furious, guys, because it has been, I've been noticing how people are driving erratic, and you pay attention to how they're driving, and it's like, really, guys, why are you racing to the red light? Why are you racing to a stop sign? And why aren't you stopping at the stop sign? I don't know. I'm just saying, it's like, seriously, get past that, guys. Get past your pain, and you'll understand that it's all about love. And oh, another thing too, I was at a outdoor restaurant in Arizona, and I noticed there's a lot of people just staring at us at my table. And yeah, I know we have a very colorful family, and they just kept looking at us. And so I guess they noticed how happy we are and how loud we can be, and how much we dance while we eat, because I love to dance, guys. So yeah, I was jamming because they had a live DJ at this restaurant, and some waitress just ran up to me and said, "What is that? What is that?" And right now I don't have it on, but normally I wear my Moldavite ring on this finger, but today I decided to put it here, and it just brought out my happiness. This is a moonstone. But yeah, this lady, this young girl, just ran up to me and said, "What is that? Is that black tourmaline?" And I'm like, "No, this is a high vibrational stone, just like you and I." And she was like, "What?" And I said, "It's Moldavite." She goes, "Oh my God, I heard of it." So I hurried up, I took my necklace off, and I handed it to her. And I'm like, "Here, you gotta touch this. You gotta touch this. Tell me what you feel." And she was like high vibing, guys. I looked at her straight into her eyes, and I was like, "Oh my God." I said, "Girl," I said, "I feel you. Oh my God, I feel I feel your energy. I said, oh my goodness. So she put out her hand too, guys. We were high-fiving. High-fiving. And I mean, if you were looking at us from the table next door, guys, you would have wanted to come over to our table because we were just that high vibing at that moment. Super high vibing. So then I showed her my other Moldavites and my ring. Well, she was actually touching my ring, my Moldavite ring. So that's why I wanted to tell you guys that she wasn't wearing any other stones but black tourmaline. And her earrings, guys, pay attention. She was wearing diamond earrings, not like little diamonds. She was wearing like humongous diamonds, like a little bit bigger than my Moldavite, and they were like right there on her ears, and they were just amazing. And I'm like, that's why she felt my Moldavite, because she's a high viber, and she definitely needs to have that tourmaline to protect herself. Her aura is just amazing. I saw the moonstone aura on her, and it was just amazing to see that. And her aura was just shining. So I'm just letting you guys know that with this Colombianite, I also see more auras in people. And you will too if you start being more real, you know. And that's the thing that I've noticed, that the people around me are being more real now with themselves, because they weren't before. And some aren't, but at least now they know that they need to, because then they're starting to understand that so many things are being uncovered. So that's why I wanted to share this Colombianite update. And I'm sorry if this is a long video, but it's just, I had to mention a lot of these things because it's been a little weird, the fact that I've been traveling, and some of these places I didn't plan on traveling to, and also at the end of in about a couple weeks I will be traveling again. And the thing is that, like I said, I didn't plan certain events, and one event is planned, and that event was changed, guys. So you see what I'm saying? You think that you have control over your life, but who really has the master control of you is, you know. So I'm not going to North Carolina at the end of the month. I'll be going to South Dakota, and then I'll be going to Georgia, and then I'm going to Kentucky, and then I'm going back to Arizona. So I hope to bring you guys more videos about what's gonna happen at those places, because strangely enough, I'm gonna end up meeting more people. So if you're out there and you want to give me a shout out, guys, let me know where you're at. I'll see you guys. I'll be at the Advanced Medicine Conference in Memorial Day weekend in South Dakota, and the other ones I'm not even sure. Georgia, I'm going to Atlanta, but I don't even know the date yet. And Arizona, I'm going for June 19th. I'll be in Scottsdale. So if you're nearby, you can come to the barbecue that we're gonna have at the Cactus Park. It's called Buckets and Basketball. There might be some famous people, some famous NBA stars. You might wanna come and visit and enjoy some barbecue on us, guys. What else can I tell you? So that's about it. If you have any comments, or if you know of any other things that it has done to you, please share them, because there's not a lot of people posting any information on Colombianite. So I think that it's important that we understand that this Colombianite really makes you feel the oneness. It has given me that butterfly feeling in my stomach, and it has brought me a lot of people that share the love, guys. And that's why I wanted to talk about this. Oh, in my other flight, we also had turbulence, and I also prayed on that flight as well, and suddenly everyone just stayed quiet. And it wasn't like I was praying out loud, guys. It just suddenly happened, and right? All the things you hear in life, right, guys? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Please share, and if you don't have your Colombianite, please go out and look for some. It will show you the oneness, guys. It's gonna bring back a lot of loved ones that you thought didn't care about you. They do. I love y'all. God bless.